Subscriber alert, subscriber alert! Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated A for awesome. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and you're welcome. Enjoy! Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber guys, and today we're going to be taking a look at my newest custom Kitbash. Today I have made a Black Knight Spawn Black Knight action figure. Now if you guys are not familiar with Black Knight Spawn lore, then well then you're not. So this guy, it was a combination. There's been a couple of interpretations of Black Knight figures. So this is kind of my own little take on Black Knight. If you guys are not accustomed to them, check out some of the toys that McFarlane released back in the past. So it's kind of my little own take on the Black Knight Spawn. So before we take them off the stand, I'm going to show you guys what I did. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll take them off the stand, show you what I did, how I made this guy. He was somewhat of a difficult custom to do. Of course, there was some, I don't want to say a lot of paint work, but yeah, there was some paint work, quite a bit of paint work done, and quite a few modifications that took place as well. So let's take the Black Knight Spawn off of the table, off the turntable, and let's take a closer look. Okay, so here is the Black Knight, and we'll go from the head all the way down to the feet, and I'll show you guys what the hell I did. So if you're looking at him, you're already familiar with some of the parts for this Black Knight. So we'll start at the head. So the head is actually from The Witcher, a Witcher figure. I forget his name. I used his body for like a headless horseman. So I didn't really need his head. But the head actually goes very, very well because it's very, very reminiscent of the Black Knight Spawn. The torso, as you guys see, it's from the Malefic Spawn. Of course, I used the bottom half for my Ninja Warrior Batman, which we'll do some comparisons in a moment. The arms, pretty much did like a dry wash over him. And then the torso, the rest of the torso is from Mandarin Spawn. So essentially what I did with the bottom torso, if you guys know, this is the gold version, so everything that was gold on this guy, I painted silver. So I painted silver, and then I went over it with a black wash. Even the black parts of his body, I painted that silver to look like a metallic, like he has like metallic armor. I kind of give him like a metallic sheen. I did that over all his body, all of his black and gray parts. I went over it with like a silver dry brushing. And then all the parts that were silver, I went over it with a black wash. The sword, obviously, or the axe, is from another Spawn figure, but it goes very, very well with this Black Knight, excuse me. I'm gonna continue to say Dark Knight. It's just a habit. He is fully articulated. The torso was a little bit of a problem because it didn't really fit into the ball peg, so I had to use some rubberized glue. So he doesn't really turn, but he does have articulation in the legs and all that great stuff. He's more or less an articulated statue because it was very, very difficult to get this guy into some great articulation, but nonetheless, he is what he is. But yeah, this is the final touch right here. All this was gold. He does have knee bend. He does have your typical, like, you know, articulation. But it's just kind of, some parts is just kind of hindered than others. Like I said, the torso was very, very difficult to do because the ball joint didn't match the size to the torso, so I had to figure out a way to do that. It is bendable, but it's not. It can't really rotate. Let's see, the cape, I threw some silver and some black onto that as well. The head actually fit perfectly well onto this body, so he does have a ball joint, which can rotate. It's going to be hindered by the cape, but it can rotate, it can turn, all that great stuff. And there is my little custom Black Knight Spawn figure. Let's put him right here. Let's do some quick... actually, you know what? Let's do a measurement real quick. And then I'll give you... and then we'll do some comparisons. And then I'll give you my final take. You guys know the gist of it. So, Black Knight Spawn all the way up to the top of his head. He's about 7 3/4 tall. I mean, standing all the way up. Let's see if I can get him to stand all the way up. Let me see. Let me move this out the way. So, standing forward or standing straight up, he should be at 8 inches. Yeah, standing all the way up, he's at 8 inches exactly, right there. Just a little under 8 inches, so we'll call it 8 inches. So, let's do some quick comparisons, guys, with some last figures that I did. So here he is with my Spartan Samurai Predator right there. How about my Warrior Predator? Anytime I can break this guy out, I will. And the Black Knight Spawn actually stands taller than the Predator. How about another tall guy? How about we'll do my custom Elder God Batman, and this guy is a big guy. If you guys have the Marvel Legends figure, which this is based on, they stand around the same height. Batman has got him beat by the ears though. So, and this guy is really, really big. So this guy right here is 8 inches tall. Believe it or not, he's 8 inches tall. He doesn't look 8 inches. Oh, that's what she said. Here he is with the Armored Dark Knight Batman, and he is bigger than the Armored Dark Knight Batman, as you can see right there. How about, let's do, oh, here is the my last review of Ninja Warrior Batman. So Ninja Warrior Batman, obviously you can see this is the bottom torso for the Malefic Spawn. Here's the upper torso for the Malefic Spawn. Different head sculpts, minor changes here and there, a few paint apps applied, and then you got yourself a new figure. How about let's keep it in the Spawn universe. How about my custom Raven Spawn? And yeah, they are about the same size. This Raven Spawn, for those who don't have this guy or forget, he is a big guy. He stands about 8 inches tall, so they're both big guys. That's how I like them, because in the comics, Black Knight, in an action figure form, Black Knight Spawn was actually a really, really big guy. How about keep him in the Spawn format? Here he is with my Wings of Redeemer Spawn. And then last but not least, how about my custom Monarch Predator right there. That's how he measures up. Look at that, though. Look at that, bro. Dope. I probably could have. Maybe I could have. Maybe I could have. I don't know. I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe I could have used this body for the Black Knight. But either or, it goes very, very well. So let's put them back up on the turntable, guys, and then I'll give you a closer look of all the details, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, guys, so here is the final touches of my Dark Knight, or excuse me, Black Knight. See, I did it again. What did I tell you? My final touches of the Black Knight Spawn Black Knight action figure, custom Kitbash right there, as you guys can see right there, in action figure form. If you guys tuned in to watch this little review, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Let me know what you guys make of this Spawn Black Knight action figure. Yeah, it was a little bit of a challenge. I still might touch him up here and there. I feel like I missed some pieces here and there. But nonetheless, he turned out pretty well. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Money shot coming in 3, 2, 1. Boom.